Well, Scott, can I also ask you, where does the Republican Party in Texas go from here? Because John Cornyn, in his interview that he did with Monty Raju earlier today, made pretty clear that he's not going to be coming out and endorsing Ken Paxton in this race.
Well, he said he's going to support the ticket.
There is a question, voting for the ticket and endorsing it's another thing, but there is a question of how much money MAGA is going to have to spend in this race, is there not?
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, and share. This is no longer just about a single Senate race. It's about whether Republicans are focused on pleasing Trump in the primaries or actually winning general elections. Tensions are rising as Trump's influence, Ken Paxton's controversies, and fears of Texas, turning competitive, all come together. And the concern within parts of the GOP is getting harder to ignore. So, let's get into it.
This was unthinkable even just maybe 2 weeks ago for some Republicans.
Yeah, Paxton was running a little bit ahead here, but a little bit ahead. And then when Donald Trump showed up, it changed everything. Now, if you go back to the primary results, Cornyn actually narrowly won more votes in the primary, but there was a third person in the race, a guy named Wesley Hunt. And obviously, those Wesley Hunt voters didn't want to vote for Cornyn, and most of those obviously have gone to Paxton. But look, the bottom line is this. If Donald Trump wants you to be the nominee of the Republican Party for virtually any office, he can will it into existence. And that has happened again tonight in Texas. There's also an attorney general campaign going on underneath this. I don't think we've called it yet, but there's a strong undercurrent of who's for Trump and who isn't in that race. And it looks like the more Trump-aligned candidate is going to win down there as well. So, we're learning this lesson over and over again. Indiana, Louisiana, Kentucky, where I live, and now Texas, over and over again, we're learning. If Donald Trump wants you to have the party's nomination, the voters look at that and say, we trust the president's judgment and we'll give it to you.
But Paul, I should note, when we're hearing this tonight about the concerns of what this general election matchup is going to look like, it's not coming from Democrats or just critics of the president. It's coming from Republicans in his own party who are up on Capitol Hill that are worried about it.
Right, because they can count. Trump makes you unbeatable in the primary, but it could make you unelectable in the general. We're talking about Texas Senate seat up. King referred to this, and he's generally wrong about everything. He's a horrible person. But he's right about this. My party, Democrats, haven't won anything in Texas in 32 years. They haven't won a Senate seat in 38 years. They haven't won a governorship in 36 years. They haven't carried a presidential candidate in Texas for 50 years. And we're sitting here saying that Texas is up for grabs, in part because the Democrats nominated a very strong candidate, James Tallarico, who in the polling right now is 11 points above water. His popularity is very high. Mr. Trump, beloved by Republicans in Texas, the bloom is off the rose on that. He's underwater even in my beloved Texas.